Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'm starting a new Let's Play. So I am currently doing a story Let's Play on my other series of Guild Wars 2. And in this video I will be starting a Let's Play of Guild Wars 2, but we're not going to be focusing on any of the main story in this. We're mainly just going to be focusing on map completion. Now I think this is one of my favorite things about the Guild Wars 2 core experience, vanilla Guild Wars 2, are the maps and completing the maps. Now, maybe not everybody's cup of tea, but I really believe that there is good story to be had in early Guild Wars 2, and a lot of it is ignored for the personal story, which is now kind of agreed upon to be a little bit subpar compared to the rest of the story in the game. But a lot of players tend to overlook the world building of these early zones, which I am a huge fan of in particular. And so I have decided, why not, alongside my story Let's Playthrough of Guild Wars 2, we do a map completion Let's Playthrough. Now, this is going to be fairly casual. It's not going to be a speed run, and I'm going to be setting myself a few rules for this completion. The main one being is, obviously, I could use my Raptor mount and zoom around the map and get everything I want, but I kind of want to enjoy the experience, and this is the kind of experience you are going to have if you are a free-to-play player. Yes, you will unlock the Raptor and have it as a temporary mount for about 10 hours before it goes away. Then you will have to purchase the game or purchase an expansion in order to permanently unlock it. So I am going to play this sort of through the eyes of a free-to-play player, even though this account is actually not free-to-play. It's a fairly new account that I have, so I don't have a lot of achievement points unlocked on it, and I've been using this to do sort of the early Let's Plays of Guild Wars 2 here, and then slowly I want to be building this account up. But without further ado, I want to stay focused here, and I know I've been chatting a lot here without sort of getting started, but this is basically what it's going to be. I'm going to try not to edit too much, unless I have like a computer crash, or there could be some instances where there's like, I'm going to try to not overlook certain areas, and I may forget certain locations, so there may be a few times within the video where I will do a little bit of an edit, but this is going to be a mostly unedited experience, and I'm just going to play this sort of more through the eyes of like what a new player might experience. So most people in Guild Wars 2 will pick a human. That's usually what they pick at character creation. Now, obviously, you can start off in any of the other starter zones, but this is going to be the most popular zone that you're going to be probably end up in as a new player. So we're going to start off with Queensdale first, this beginner zone. Now, we can go actually immediately to all the other little starter zones for the other races, and we will be doing that as we move forward. I want to get full map completion on this, and there's also one thing I want to do, and we're going to go right into options here, and I am going to go to Content Guide, and I am literally going to click Disable Personal Story. If you want to experience the personal story, I am doing a Let's Play of the personal story, but that is sort of like on my main character, or who knows, you could almost argue it's my alt character, but I have another character where I'm just mainly running the personal story and only leveling up as minimally as I can using the adventure guide to get between the level locks of the personal story. This, we're not going to be focusing on personal story at all, so it's just going to be map completion and exploration, and this, again, is what I believe Guild Wars 2 just does really, really well, and especially in the early game, there is a lot of good story in there, but it's done mostly through the world building, and the linear storyline it kind of takes a back seat here to the world building and just all the different maps that you can explore. And, to be honest, I wish there was a little bit more incentive for players to explore these maps, because oftentimes they are just rushed to try to get to level 80 as quickly as they can. And we will get to level 80 fairly quickly even by doing this. We probably won't even complete all the maps before we get to level 80, maybe not even 50% of the maps here in the vanilla game. But that's the thing, is that I do want to say this, there are some really good reasons why you want to get map completion. One of those reasons is to start working on your legendary gear, your legendary weapons, which are the best weapons in the game, and they can be quite a grind, and one of those things that you need to do is get the Gifts of Exploration. For that, you basically need to be able to do the core tier map completion. Now, there's also other reasons if you want to craft your way get involved in crafting and involve your way all the way up to cap with crafting. It's going to be cheaper if you're doing a lot of exploration, because you'll be able to just gather all the materials you need. Maybe not all the materials, but like I would say like 95% of your materials you'll just be able to gather in the world, and that's going to save you a ton of money. So there are obviously some really good reasons to be doing map completion here. There's also, I would also say another good reason to do map completion is it's going to give you access to, if we look up here, all the waypoints here. And if we get all the waypoints, then we can do the world boss runs, and you can just jump from waypoint to waypoint and take out all the massive world bosses and get tons of gear that way and goodies. And so there are really good reasons to do map completion. It's just not really made clear to you, really, as a new player, which is a shame. So I've been doing a lot of rambling without much gameplay here, and I won't be doing this for any of the future videos in the series. I'm mainly having a little bit of a chat here, because this is the first video that we're focusing on here with exploring Queensdale. So, yeah, that's my little spiel. Let's get started here. So we're going to head across this bridge here, and we will try to complete events when we can as well, if they're going to help. A lot of the events are the orange quests that will appear here, and they're basically real-time quests, and they will help us complete these other little things called hearts. Okay, we unlocked our first waypoint there. Hearts are sort of like these areas that have a bunch of like quests that you can do. They're not really called quests, but they fill up this little bar here, and so the quickest way to do this here is to just interact with the scorched corn, because there's just so much scorched corn. So but we can also stomp on worm mounds, entertain cattle, and defend the fields. So there's always a bunch of different tasks that you can do to fill up this little heart in the right corner here, which is great. And then oftentimes there will be, like I said, these orange quests that appear that overlap the area of this heart. And oftentimes if you work on completing them, you will also get some heart experience. That bar will fill up much quicker. Oftentimes you can do both at the same time. So that's pretty cool. All right, we'll jump on a few of these flat mounds here. And take out the worms. I do think another thing I want to do is, if there's any tricky places in our exploration, I may timestamp them in the YouTube video so you can see how to get to those areas. For people who maybe want to half just relax to this video and half use it as a guide. I'm not advertising this as a guide, but there could be some helpful stuff here as we explore the map. So if anything that I feel we come across becomes helpful, then I'll just timestamp it into the video, and that way you can just check that out. Because oftentimes there's like a really hidden point of interest on the map that might be hard to get to. And those, I'm going to choose subjectively and maybe timestamp them in the video in case there are people who come here like looking for a guide. This is a very laid-back guide, if you want to even call it a guide. It's more of just getting immersed here in Quarteria. So we got so many, you usually get a lot of players in this area. So what am I doing here? We already finished our heart here. It's quite an easy one. Now usually if you go talk to the heart vendor here, they will give you a little goodie that you can purchase with your karma reward that you earned with the heart. So we're already level 4. Awesome. Any rewards for being such a good helper? Yeah, we get these little goodies here. So yeah, we'll take a food buff. We'll get a little extra XP. Why not, right? Okay. All right, let's head out to our next heart here.
Welcome.
Oh, kill the giant worm tearing up Jeb's field. Let's do that, shall we? We got a little mini boss fight here. Always got to take advantage of these orange.
Just one more confirmation of how kicking tail and taking names.
All right, that was an easy one. This, of course, zone is extra easy since it's the beginner zone. Quarteria is not too challenging for the most part. Everything starts getting more challenging once you hit the level 80 content. Alright, so here we gotta check traps for hostile creatures, break drake eggs, and kill drakes and scale in the river. So let's do that, shall we?
Replenishing.
So, a lot of these hearts, there's always going to be a few tricky hearts out there, right? But most of the hearts, I find, are pretty easy to complete if you're just interact with some interactable that, like these clawfish traps, and then kill whatever mob is in the area. That usually is going to net you your your heart XP, and it's usually going to be the quickest way. Now, there are a few of these hearts that actually are a little bit trickier. They're not, I wouldn't say they're tricky, they just, like, require you to... There's a few out there that actually require you to read and actually pay attention to what you're doing. And those are the ones that people kind of get stuck up on, I think, a lot when they're exploring the core world here. Alright, so that's heart number 2. Up here we have heart number 3. There are a lot of hearts here in Queensdale. We got a full 17 hearts to complete in this zone. So here we got to plug leaks, uncover and eliminate earth elementals, and defeat other dangers. So again, if we look for any of the leaks, we can interact with these. And of course, adds to our map completion here. Plug. All right.
Not enough endurance.
Let's head up this little hill here. And almost complete here. Alright, we're all set here. Already level 5. And, another heart completed. Now, we've got a little vista up here that I think will be fun to do. This will be our first vista, and these are like little, like if you've ever played Assassin's Creed, they're kind of like the little watchtowers. They're little towers that you unlock to sort of, I guess they don't reveal more of the map, but they give you a little XP, and they give you a little cutscene. I guess that's why I think of this kind of like Assassin's Creed, right? When you climb that tower, and then you do the little thing, and the eagle goes around or whatever, and then you get like this nice, beautiful cutscene. So that's what these vistas are, and they, of course, reward you with some XP. Everything in the game rewards you with XP. Right. And here we got this little river here. Eventually, in one of the expansions, they'll unlock... You can unlock fishing and get these like boats that you can go out on the river, do some fishing. This game is a game of achievements, man. So many achievements to have, so... Okay, so where we are now, we are at... We can assist Farmer Etta with her orchard, squish spiders and spider egg sacs, and drive bats from the orchard at night. So... It is nighttime, so there could be bats about, right? So mostly just squish these. Oh, we got a little event. So clear the orchard of spiders for Farmer Etta.
I am death incarnate.
Okay, I've been forgetting to go into Shroud. I gotta relearn how to do the Necromancer class. It's been so long. Death Shroud. But yeah, we got our own little... Yeah, extra skills when we go into the Death Shroud there. Nice, event has succeeded. Now we gotta kill the huge spider boss. Where's this spider? There he is, there he is. Nice. So you see how we did that? We completed the event, we also completed the heart at the same time. And we get ourselves a staff. Nice. I guess we'll stick with... Staff could be a good second weapon. Once we can unlock that. Alright, now we can head over and do the whole dodge quest thingy that exists in every like starter zone where you gotta dodge through the little traps to get to the chest. Open. Try to open. Alright. Okay. Dodge.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
We did all our dodging attacks. There we go. I thought there was 3 of them. No? I guess not. Okay. So let's head. We got a point of interest down this way. And another heart. Okay, so here we gotta go search some bushes for lost moas, kill bandits, and recover feed from bandit haunt caverns. So I think this one will just focus on the killing, because we gotta do a lot of exploration going into the cavern. There's a vista down there. Alright, let's head into this cavern here. There's more stuff for us to do down here.
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
Can we get you there? Obstructed. Obstructed! Alright, let's just focus on killing the bandits mostly. I think that's going to be more efficient for us.
You're kidding, right?
I don't have enough energy. Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Alright, almost there.
What have you done?
Alright. Here goes our heart. Alright, we've got a nice little vista coming up down here.
Someone help me!
We're also going through levels really quickly here. Okay, we got some aquatic gear we could probably use here. Aquatic. Nice. Alright. Take in the vista. Alright. Now, I think the quickest way here is if we just waypoint out of here. We'll waypoint back to Field's waypoint, and then head south. Yeah, ooh, destroy roadblock bandits. Let's see if we can get credit for this real quick. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to head over here to this pumping station up here. grab the point of interest. Alright, there we are. And I believe we've got another vista up ahead. Most of these vistas are pretty easy to get to. Some of them can get a little tricky later on in the game.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Alright. Now we can go over here and probably start unlocking these scouts. They're going to help us unlock sort of the fog of the map. So I'm not going to let them play their dialogue, really. We're just going to interact with them, and then that should be all.
I'm going to...
Ha! You're kidding, right?
Alright, let's go unlock this waypoint here. We got a little outpost up ahead. And another heart to complete. I do want to go grab this. Let's grab this scout here.
The city of Claypool is...
Cool. Alright, we got an event here.
replenishing.
Okay, so we can kill vermin, clean up trading posts, eliminate threats along the trade route, and destroy Tomini stakes and death markers. So we've got the centaurs that we're dealing with. They're kind of the main enemy of this zone, I would say, and one of the main enemies of the humans of late.
What's that?
A big slice of my mother's Marionberry pie.
Yeah, I doubt if my pigs would even touch the slop out here.
All right, this is going to continue all the way to Claypool. So hopefully those players will keep the event alive, and we'll stick back here and work on our heart completion here, since we're already in the area. And to me, death markers. Nice. Right, I think we got to head back this way. We can also grab that little point of interest over there with oh yeah, that's right. We don't have any crafting yet. Once we reach level 10, I think we can get some crafting materials here. Yeah, right now we're... Alright, we also have some of this early gear we can... start wearing. Not a huge fan of this gear because it's I mean it tries to introduce. I think this gear is here to sort of introduce you to stats, but it's kind of irrelevant because it just gets replaced so quickly, very quickly. All right, so we'll equip everything. And yeah, if we go here into our equipment panel, I believe we can select stats for everything. I think I want to go with... I think I want to eventually make this Necromancer a Scourge, but maybe we should just focus on power for now and then switch off once we get to level 80. We'll switch our build. At this point, the game's stats are kind of really irrelevant. But, oh. Okay. There we go. All right. Back to map completion here. A lot of just simple interactables here. Do these scale count? These scale might count to the part. They do, good. Alright. And we'll head into here. I believe there's a few things we can do in here, like kill the rats. Yeah, and then straighten all the documents in the area, in the fort. And that should be enough, right? More rats.
Welcome to the big time. Population me.
All right, there we go. We get some crafting materials there. They're just copper, so we're gonna have to replace them really quickly, which is not ideal. So we do have some merchants here we can interact with here. Oh, I guess not her. Maybe this merchant here. Okay, yeah, and then, all right, we can use iron at level 10, so by the time we're ready, we might as well just start using iron so we don't accidentally start gathering.
Goodbye.
If you try to, the thing with this game is if you try to gather materials that are with a bad quality tool, then you're just going to get junk that you're going to have to sell, so we don't want to do that. All right, so let's head all the way to Claypool. I guess that's our next goal. Head to Claypool. There we go. Revive allies. That's going to give us... I'm kind of casually looking at this adventure guide here. Just it'll help us level up more quickly. So if we do some of these things, like let's dance, actually. If we emote here, that's going to give us some XP. There we go. All right. Closer to level 10 now. All right, we got the Alter Brook crossing that we just... So now we should be able to gather materials from all these different nodes here. And actually, this is something I want to focus on from now on. That's why I would not call this like a speedrun guide for map completion, because we're also trying to gather as many materials as we can to make things easier for crafting on our account. That's really the gist of it, right? So if we see any materials not too far away, we go and we gather them. And get some XP in the process. So we've been chopping down some of those saplings here. We can also find these like little carrots and vegetables, and we can start investing into cooking. I think we will. We'll do. I think we'll choose cooking and maybe light armor for our crafting here. All right, so I think we need to head this way to get to the main entrance of Claypool here. So. Let's do that, shall we? I've got to say this is probably one of the most nostalgic areas of the game. Graphically, there are way more impressive areas in Guild Wars 2, but it's got this cozy feel that a lot of the rest of the game doesn't really have, which I kind of enjoy. Just medieval fantasy forests.
It's not enough to hit the target. You must learn to hold until commanded.
That's how you block an attack.
All right, this one I'm always really lazy with this heart. I just go straight to where is he? The rifle.
You can't just
Pick
walk
up a
off with
shield
it.
and get in
Just
there.
as I launch my attack.
What is it?
So we'll grab a rifle here, and then we'll just kind of stand here and wait for the bar to fill up.
Hold.
Oh, come on.
Fire!
That's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower it.
Good.
bad.
That's how you block
Not
an
bad
attack.
at all.
Again.
Let's keep at it. Take aim. You'll never Hold. block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack. Hold. Hold.
Fire!
Come on. That's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower
bad.
the guard.
Not bad at all.
One of my least favorite beginner hearts here, because I just literally stand here for 2 minutes and aim at the target.
Take aim.
What do you need?
But it's also kind of the easiest one to
Never
do.
block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack.
Might as well do it, right?
I'm not sure about
Hold.
this. Fire!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
Take aim. Hold.
Fire!
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your shield just as I launch my attack. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it. Take aim. Hold.
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
Pick up a
Hold.
rifle and get in formation. Remember,
Pick up a training
don't release
sword
your
if you
shot
want to
until
train.
the order is given.
Wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh,
Not
come
bad.
on. That's
Not
way
bad
too
at all.
slow.
Let's
Try
keep at it.
attacking me as I lower my guard.
Why do we need extra wheat?
I told you. My sister's family is coming
Take
down
aim.
from Shenmore.
We should go there instead.
And risk getting robbed or worse? No, thank you.
Hold. Hold.
Let's see the color of your coin.
Fire!
All right, get in there, get in there.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at
Pick
it.
up a training sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
Oh, come on. That's way too slow.
Take aim.
Try attacking me as I lower my guard.
Pick up a rifle and get in formation. Remember, don't release your
Hold.
shot until the order is given.
Hold.
Fire!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it. Take aim. Hold.
Pick up a training sword if you want to
Hold.
train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
The law
Fire.
is on your side. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Oh, come on. That's way too slow. Try attacking me
Take
as
aim.
I lower my guard.
Hold. Hold.
Fire!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Things were different back in my day.
Take aim.
Were they any Pick up a rifle and get in
All
formation.
right, finally.
Remember, don't release your
Hold.
shot until the order is given.
Hold.
It's not enough to hit the target. You must learn to hold until
Hold.
commanded. Fire!
There we go. All right.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Keep at it.
Most of the hearts require a lot more gameplay than just that. But anyways, all right, great. So we completed Adventure Guide Volume 1. Awesome.
Hold.
Probably not all of it, but I don't know. We got. I guess that's a tier that we completed. All right, we are level 10.
Hold.
Another heart completed. All right, we got another scout.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Talk to him.
The Elven Monasteries.
Unlock more of the map.
Take aim.
Oh, and we get our personal story here, which I thought we disabled, but apparently we didn't. So let's go in here. Oh yeah, okay, we have. It's just still... So it's not going to show on our compass there, but it tells us we got a personal story. But we're going to be completely ignoring the personal story in this Let's Play. It's all about our map completion, so... And I'm not a huge fan of the human's personal story too much, to be honest. I much prefer the Char one. At least the Char one feels kind of like, I don't know, legit, you know? Alright. We got some POIs here. Unlock. Looks like we got another event. Defending the ranch from the bandits.
You're kidding, right?
Nice. Event completed. We'll go grab the waypoint over here. And we've got a hero point. Let's not forget to grab that. Up here? No, that's the other. Alright, we got ourselves a hero challenge. And engraving reads, Bandit life grows dull quickly. Now my only entertainment is fighting would-be heroes. Alright. Let's take him out. Oh, he's right there. Alright, nice. Completed. Level 11. Alright, let's head into here. We've got a little bandit camp in here. I want to get these aspen saplings here. Maybe there's too many here. Maybe we should just ignore it, man.
Hope I pull through.
I think we will. Not worth it. Right.
Not worth my time.
Unexplored area. Oh, hello, harpies. Oh, no, you don't.
Energy. You'll be feeling that one for days.
Okay. We're trying to get into this cave. We're trying. Let's see if we can. Warning, cave troll.
Places. Not enough endurance.
Alright. Making our way in here. We got this big cave in here. Let's grab some copper ore while we're at it, right? Nice. We also have, Alright. We'll equip our... Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. We have some extra skills we could be using here. But, okay. We can't use the axe as a... I forgot. We can't use the axe as a another class here. So let's equip our staff then. There we go. That way, at least we have one weapon that's got like all the skills unlocked there. We also got a utility skill we can unlock. Not too much to choose from yet, but... Okay, how are we doing now? Right. We're coming out from the other... There's another entrance out here. We'll grab some more copper ore. We got another event we can be doing. Lots of events we can be doing here. So let's focus on those, right? If we can.
I am death incarnate.
All right. What do we have here? Oh. Okay, looking for some grubs to use as fishing bait. Here, we got some grub remains for you.
Bring me their remains.
All right, we'll grab more if we can see them here.
I am death incarnate.
All right, more. Ooh, we got some mushrooms. Get out of the shroud. And a rich copper vein.
Can I help you?
Grab as much as we can here. One thing I really love about Guild Wars 2 is that nobody can steal your nodes. Alright, nobody else is helping us? Come on, guys. Alright. We started this event, so we might as well finish it, right?
I need more grubs before I can fish. Slay them and bring me their remains.
Alright, we got a few more.
Well, I wouldn't say no to more grubs, but
There we go.
I'm about ready.
Alright. Let's get ourselves out of here then.
Replenishing.
Alright. We still need to unlock this vista. I believe there's also a hero point up here as well. So I guess we gotta climb this mountain here. We also got another road that goes in there that I don't think we explored, did we? There's a secret hero point. Not really that secret, but we need to get that. And then we can move on from this area. Nice. Okay, another vista. Excellent. Alright, still saying we have like a... Is there a cave down there? I think that's the cave we came from, right? Oh, maybe not. Let's go explore then. Yes, it is the cave we came from, but... Game's telling us to go explore... Oh, it wants us to explore the lake here. We'll go do that, but we've got to... Damn. How do we get up there? Maybe I think we gotta follow this road, but we gotta kill a lot of bandits to do that. Oh.
Hurts, doesn't it? I am death incarnate.
Oh dear.
All better. Melissa confound you. I am death incarnate.
Alright. Now we're a little bit more powerful. Let's get out of our shroud there. Is that what you call it? Shroud? Yeah, death shroud. Right, now we can collect these trees here. Collect the wood. And we can head further into this. I think we got another long little cavern up ahead. Level 13. And I think this is the road that leads to the hero point. I hope so. Or maybe not. It leads us back to the bandit caverns. We've already been here.
Wrong choice.
Hurts, doesn't it?
I guess that's not the area we need to be going into. Oh, equip more pickaxes. Alright, let's get out of here.
You're kidding, right?
Alright, let's follow this road. Maybe the cavern is up here, actually. May very well be. It is. Okay. Nice. Oh, there goes our axes. Gotta replenish those.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Oh, Ettins. Alright. Yeah, this is the area with the hero point. Alright, here's our hero point. Take a glob. Take some of the sludge. And eat the sludge. There we go. There's our hero point that we were spending so much time trying to get to because I forgot which cavern to take. Well, now that that's done, we can head back to this waypoint here. Or no, we can't because we're in combat. Am I still in combat? Okay. Nope, we are still in combat. What's going on here, guys? Alright, let's fight off some of these Ettins here. There we go. Alright. Now let's try to get out of here. Okay. We haven't been to this area back here behind Claypool, so we'll head down here. I believe there's a vista we can grab down here while we're at it. Wow. These brown cows are angry. Nice. Alright, let's head down here. Nice little pond. We got someone fishing out there. Grab the blueberries. And we got a little mini, you could say, jumping puzzle here we can complete. Not really a jumping puzzle. Okay, there we go. Boom. Another beautiful vista. Excellent. So, now we got some more hearts to complete. Now things should be a little bit more straightforward in our exploration here. Alright, let us head to the east. Done pretty much all we want to do here, so... Actually, we could head back up to the Shaymore Garrison and then make our way down. I think let's do that.
There's
got another vista.
In that armory. We could sure use them.
Oops. I don't know why we had a frame rate drop there. A little bit weird. Okay. Alright. Boom. Alright, let's head southwards here. We've got some centaurs to deal with. Destroy their siege equipment and help any seraph we may find along the way. And I believe we can... We're a high enough level for this, right? Yeah. Commune with this place of power. Grab ourselves another hero point. We can actually now start paying attention to our skills training with the hero points. There we go. Is that it? Why are we back here? Okay. Let's fill it up as much as we can here with all our hero points. There we go. Awesome. Now we can switch off this racial utility skill, and I think this one gives us a little bit of a movement speed, so that's cool. Alright, time to kill some centaurs. Oh, what we got there? Okay. We can help this, got a little escort quest, it looks like.
Great. Have to cut our way through centaurs to get at our own supplies. There's still weapons hidden down in that armor. Sure use them.
Replenishing.
That gear better be in good shape. I'd hate to waste a trip like this.
All right. Time to defend.
Centaurs ahead. And of course, they're right where we want to go.
I am death incarnate.
Why don't you keep the Seraph, thank you.
I will live on.
All right,
Seraph,
nice.
thank you.
I am death incarnate.
All right, we're done here. I ignored my heart there. All set. Let's go unlock this hero point up ahead here. And this leads us also into the next heart where we've got to kill some script and some wasps and gather wooden planks. Right, can we get in quick enough? There we go.
I am death incarnate.
You bewitched me.
All right, and he's done there.
You're not a dragon.
Okay, we got some salvage kits here, finally. Anything that we might want to... Yeah. Let's upgrade our shoes there. I think. Okay, let's use our salvage kits to take some of this. Oh, we got a... Yeah. Let's upgrade our headgear here. There we go. Salvaged everything we can. Get rid of the chest pieces that we can't sell anyways. Right. Okay. So let's head back into the fray. Time to take care of these skrit, which are like little a rat race? Yeah, a rat race. A minor race of Guild Wars 2.
I am death incarnate.
They're kind of a little bit silly. As are a lot of the minor races here in Guild Wars 2. But it is what it is. Okay.
Progress makes perfect.
Great. We get ourselves another staff, which is great. Upgrade our staff. Can I? Alright, we're being attacked, so let's take care of business here. Alright. Or not. Still can't equip it. Just too many of these buggers here. Okay. What we got here? Okay, equip. There we go. Much better staff we got now.
I need some help.
All right, into the script cave.
Many scripts, help.
And then we got these little script shiny things I believe we can topple off. Quickly.
Quick, kill it.
Replenishing.
Oh. All right, we've unlocked another utility skill. 10 conditions to foe. Gather some more mushrooms. And, yeah, wreck some script lives here. Right, there goes our next heart. We'll make our way out here.
I need some help.
Okay, who do we have up here? We got another scout. All right.
This area supplies a lot of the materials for
Thank you. Now we've unlocked some more things for our compass to deal with. More waypoints to unlock. And more hearts. How we doing here? All right, we're exactly 50% done. That's good. I don't think we have to do too much backtracking in the second half, though. So that's good. So we're going to head over to the Hunter's Lodge and... There we go. So we got to deal with boars and setting up all the traps. Take this POI with us. Alright, some good old-fashioned boar hunting. What did you expect? It's an MMO, right? So let's begin. Downed hunter, res him. Keep an eye out for the traps. Oh, we're already out of the heart area. That's not good. Okay, let's head back. Nice. All right. What are we doing here? Okay, we've got a few foothold traps here.
Replenishing.
More foot traps. Nice. Another heart completed. 7 more to go. We're already level 16 here. Making good progress on our leveling here. Alright. Assist Fisherman Will and the Fisherman of Beetleton. Do we have any aquatic weapons yet? That's my question. We do, okay. Alright, then it should be pretty straightforward. We're just going to grab these crabs here. Get them to us. What's going on here? Alright. We'll try you here. Come on. Okay, capture nearby crab. There we go. So we've got to aggro all these crabs to the cage, essentially. And we can also take out some of these scale here. Right. Alright, he still won't come towards us. I don't know why. So, how about this one? Come to us. Come to us. There we go. Capture the crab. There we go. There we go. Another crab captured. Okay. All good to go. Any more crabs? Okay, follow us to the cage. And... come on. You can do it. There we go. Follow me. Into the crab cage. Nice. Alright, any crab cages on the surface? You. Take out these scale. That should get us enough to fill the heart here.
Replenishing.
Nice. And another heart complete. Alright, let's head over to Beetleton. Nice little village here in Queensdale. Alright, we'll grab our waypoint. And it's time for us to get to work on the heart here. Let's grab this vista real quick. Great stuff. Okay. Now we'll work on our heart here. Just gotta go around and squash these wasp nests and clean the graffiti off the walls. If we see any rats, we can also kill them. There's a rat.
yeah? My parents know Minister Coticus.
I've been to his mansion. I went to his mansion, and I ate his food.
All right. We can also keep an eye out for children, I believe, that are hiding about. And they're like, yeah, hiding child. Did you do your chores? Blah, blah, blah. That will also give us some hard experience. Oh. Another hiding child. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, a bunch of rats over here. What do you sell? Let's buy another set of these, just because we might need them. And how we're doing with our inventory space, that's always something we gotta watch here. Yeah, let's buy some... Four slot bags, come on. Really? Alright. Sell our junk. Once we get like 8 slots, I guess it's more worth it, but... Okay! Kill some more rats. We have a hero point up around here as well, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Up, carnival goers. Test your strength against mine and win a prize.
I
You
will.
think I'm too old to kick your tail? Don't judge it by
Oh.
I can't believe it.
Not enough energy.
I know, right? Can't believe it. Alright, we are pretty good to go here. There's a rat. All set. Nice. Indiscriminate Slayer. Another heart down. Alright, now it's time to head southwards here. Ooh, we got a lot of lettuce we can farm up here. Alright, let's farm some of this lettuce here. We got a whole bunch we can gather here. This area has great nodes to gather from here. While we're at it, let's also chop down some of these trees here. Get ourselves some more wood. Nice. Oh, looks like we did... Oh, we got some, more nodes we can gather up here. What we got here? Onions, is it? Yeah, onions. Nice. Okay, some POIs to explore here. Another level for us. Precision power.
We're here.
Okay. Oh. Assist the Beetleton farmers by freeing their friends, killing centaurs, and harassing their camps. Got here. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Beetleton Farms. All right. So let's head to the Centaur camps around here, maybe, where we can complete this heart we got here. Yeah, we got this like little camp up here. I think it's got centaurs in it. Maybe it's just another Seraph camp. Yeah, it looks like just another Centaur camp here. So I guess we'll work on our gathering here. Usually there's like an event that spawns here where there's a big Centaur attack and we gotta defend the camp. Alright, back from a lunch break. Let's continue our mining of the copper ore around the Centaur camp. Well, keeping an eye out for any enemies. Alright, we got full inventory.
Our strength in you.
There we go. Here we go.
Alert!
Here's our centaurs. Alright. And we're still not really seeing any signs of centaurs. Maybe we gotta go further south to find them. Can't quite remember how large this part covers the landscape here. We'll head down south here. Alright, we got some centaurs down here. Hopefully they'll count for our part completion. And it seems like they do, which is good. Alright. Free the slaves.
Replenishing.
Right, what do we have down here? Just a classic centaur camp.
You will be broken!
I am death incarnate.
Alright. I think we are done here. Excellent. Alright. time to take on some more hearts. Nice. All right. Another level. All right. Unlock some dies. Already level 18. Look at that. I think you actually gain levels faster without doing a personal story. I could be wrong, but already level 18. That's pretty good. For only being in game for less than 2 hours now. All right, what do we have here? Another scout.
Humans aren't the only people.
We've got another part all the way down here, I believe. Nope, we're going the wrong way. I'm going to head south. Yeah, south. Yeah, just follow the heart. Follow the compass. All right, to the Ettins.
He said already. You no listen. You stupid for a human. Attins not work good with other Attins.
All right, we could mess around with these Ettins here. Or we can head into the Centaur camp. I think we'll end up heading into the Centaur camp. I think that'll be quicker. Grab some of these copper ore here.
Replenishing.
All right. Let's head to the Centaur camp. All right, we've got a hero point challenge up ahead. Looks like this friendly player here has cleared everything out for us, so let's claim the hero point, shall we? Perfect. All right, we're already at 72%. We're starting to make some progress here. All right, slaughter time.
Live on.
All right. Now I guess we just have to wait for them to respond. There we go. We got... Spoke too soon. Here they are already. Right. We got some company up here. Alright, that's all of them.
Python might.
All right, all is clear. Right, what do we need to do now? We've got another scout ahead over here. Weird, I thought we already talked to this scout, but apparently not. Looks like it's on the other side of the mountain here. Uh-huh. Alright, we've discovered the swamp. This is where one of the infamous world bosses, usually one of the first ones you ever meet, spawns here.
These monks and their theolo...
Alright, so let's move ahead here into the swamp, and we'll slowly make our way back around. We missed a few hearts this way, so... resurrect these guys here. There we go.
Time to fight.
Alright, we got full inventory already. Okay, we can upgrade our... Oh. Once we get out of combat, we can upgrade our axe here. Alright. Upgrade our axe. We get any... We need, like, one of those horns for a side weapon, I think, before this, axe skills come fully online here. Alright, so we need to close the portals to the underworld, vanquish portal minions, and put tortured spirits to rest. Pretty straightforward stuff. We've got these little underworld portals here. Oh, we can talk to these tortured spirits as well. Show me what torments you. And then we can deal with his demon. Yeah. All right. We've got a little camp down here I think we can unlock here for future purposes, if need be. Nice. Get rid of any junk we might have.
What do you need? Thank you.
All right, let's head back into the swamp here. Keep an eye out for those underworld portals.
Replenishing.
I am death incarnate.
This heart's a bit long and spread out here. But we'll just have to make do with what we can here.
Lethal combination. I like it.
Alright, now we're starting to clear them. We do have like a hero point down here, don't we, too? Let's take a little break from our heart. We'll go down and grab this hero point down here. Alright, defeated. Right, let's head to Point, Commune, and grab our hero point. Bingo. 78%. Alright, we'll head back up and farm these portals a little bit longer here. Nice. Alright, another tortured spirit.
Lethal combination. I like it.
Alright. Looks like we're coming up a bit dry here for the portals. This is, of course, where the giant shadow behemoth spawns. At the right moment, of course. So I think while we're waiting for things to respawn, we can head and unlock this little point of interest. And then we've got a vista up here. Gotta try to figure out how to get to it again. Perhaps we can climb up here. Yeah. This way, there we go. Alright, the question is, how do we get across? That's the real question. Yeah, that's a real problem. Alright, I guess we'll have to head back here later. Almost done with this heart.
On now.
Oh.
I am death incarnate.
Excellent. Oh. Another tortured soul.
Replenishing.
All done. Getting super close to finishing up here. Maybe like 2 or 3 more of these. There we go. Alright. Any more portals we can see? out of luck, it looks like. Somehow we gotta figure out a way to get to this vista. Alright, this should do it for us. Nice. We're good. We are golden. Alright, one more. Keep saying one more. Alright, we are good. Alright. Now it's time to figure out a way to get up to this vista. Where's our vista? This way. Losing my sense of direction here. There's gotta be a way we can get up here, right? Oh! Well, that didn't work. I don't think that's going to be our way. Okay, let's try again. No. That's not doing it for us. Alright, is there a way we can circle around here? Try circling around. Ah, like right here. Perfect. Simpler than I thought it was. Okay. For some reason I thought it was more complicated. It's not. Okay. Excellent. Alright, let's head back up north here. Still got a few more hearts to take care of. Ooh, we got this lovely looking ruin over here. The Temple of the Ages. Looks like most of it is under the water. Right, how far is this heart? Alright, if we go straight, yeah, cool. We'll end up at the old vineyard. Or monastery, I should say. But, if I remember this correctly, there's a big vineyard in there. Alright, what do we have in here? So, fight centaurs, recover stolen ale, trick the monastery, beer grubs, taste test new ale.
Abbott, the carrier has been prepared. We are ready to move this sacred brood.
Are ya, huh? Alright, here are the grub tails. This is the easiest thing to do. Ooh, what do we have here? Alright, let's salvage some stuff. Drive back the centaurs before they steal the monastery's ale. Perfect timing. Perfect. Otherwise, this part can be a bit tedious.
You will be broken.
Bam!
Nice. Probably one more wave and we'll be probably good to go, I'm assuming here. Or my math is wrong, I'm sorry. We got a lot more centaur morale to deal with here.
I am getting hurt.
At least we got the heart done. And I think we'll head on here. Continue our way. Doesn't really matter too much if that event fails or not. Grab some copper ore. I believe there's another vista up here. A hill. A little small hill here.
Replenishing.
Alright. This is a beautiful vista. Still holds up today a little bit. The colorful flowers in the vineyard. Very, very cozy town. Monastery, I should say. Alright. We got one more heart to complete. We're getting pretty slim pickings here. We're almost done. We got 3 more waypoints, 3 more points of interest, and 1 more heart. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, we were here before. Somehow we missed this waypoint up here, though. Alright. Do a little bit of gathering here while we slowly make our way southwards. There's some centaur camps we haven't explored yet down here. I think that's what we're going to be focusing on when we complete this next heart here. maybe we can... there's not really any close waypoints, are there? Other than the fact we can cross the river up here. That'll be our quickest way to our destination. All right. Defeat centaurs, destroy their holdings, and find ways to weaken their presence in the area. Pretty straightforward.
Live on.
I believe there's like some hidden centaur camp down here too. That's probably where we're going to be able to complete most of our heart.
I am death incarnate.
Alright, let's head into here. Old Heartwood past camp. Alright, so we got to defend this area from the centaurs.
Fight back, you mongrel-loving yanks! Plant a tent on your corpse.
Time to do some real damage.
Down the market. To my side!
More centaurs ahead.
Plant a tent on your corpse.
I don't have enough energy.
Their whole force?
Nice.
That was just a raiding party. Repair the defenses and prepare for another attack.
Looks like we're all set here. Ooh, we got ourselves a ring.
Secure the perimeter, soldier, or we won't survive long enough to celebrate.
Great, so we've got all of our hearts completed, I believe, here. We just need one more waypoint. Got a few undiscovered areas we still need to
My
grab
knowledge
here.
grows.
Alright, we got a waypoint up here. Waypoint ahead. Excellent. And it looks like we got... Oh yes, we got some sort of grove up ahead. Alright, one more point of interest. Alright, we've got to head into this river area that we kind of overlooked down here. So we'll do that.
There's still weapons hidden down in that armory. We could sure use them.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Right, can we ease our way down here? There we go. Lake Delvan discovered.
Only I could.
I'm dying here!
Replenishing.
All right. We have up ahead here. Secret bandit hideout.
You're kidding, right?
Except, apparently that's not it. Maybe... Maybe we need to actually circle around and get into the village. That could actually be it. Can we actually go through here? Open. Ah, that's all we gotta do. Alright, Beggar's Burrow discovered.
You're kidding, right?
I think we can get out of here. We'll escape. Head northwards here. We've got a big dam ahead of us.
Replenishing.
All right.
Haven't been here yet.
Eastern Divinity Dam discovered. Okay, we missed something down this way. All right, can we climb this? We can. What did we miss? The Olaf escarpments. Whatever those are. Cliffwatch Camp. Alright, we find the camp? I guess this is our camp.
Replenishing.
Right, that is our camp. Alright, so we've got our map completed. Let's finish up this fight here. Another full inventory. Alright, let's open up our Queensdale map completion rewards. Get ourselves some extra greenwood logs. That's going to be good. Right. So we are pretty much all set here. Let's discover this unexplored area first, just because that's going to help us with getting our achievement points, I believe. So there is actually a jumping puzzle in this direction as well. I am not going to do the jumping puzzle. I will save the jumping puzzles for separate videos. I am planning on doing a jumping puzzle series. You guys can come watch me mess up and struggle. Okay, we gotta find an actual entrance, which is always a tricky part. It's always like some missing cave somewhere, right? But yeah, I believe this unexplored area will reveal the demon grub pits for us. Question is, can we find an entrance? We can. There we go. So here are the demon grub pits. Yeah, there's a nice little jumping puzzle. I think it's one of the easier ones that you can do here. But, great! So we have completed everything we need to complete within this zone. So I guess I will catch you guys in another video. And I will be continuing to do map completion on all the core maps in Tyria, so feel free to check back in with me when I release the next one. So long!